time. It's time to be live. Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm really glad you're here. Okay, there we go. There's a lot of buttons to push here, guys, trying to make all of these things work. But thank you for joining me. I got my box of product this week, and I'm very excited to share it with you. So many beautiful things, beautiful papers and patterns, and that Autumn Cottage Collection is gorgeous. You know, some of their collections are just a cut above the others. This is one of them. And it has beautiful gradient papers that just make gorgeous layering pieces. So I'm excited to share that with you. There's so much about that collection I love. There's also the Croptoberfest project recipe that's super cute as well. And sometimes when people look at fall colors, they don't realize initially that those colors go beautifully with most vacation pictures. And they also work really well with masculine layouts. So if you have some of those things that you need to scrap, these will work for you as well. And I promise you, you will really love this collection. I did get the Buy It All bundle. And so I got the Gourd Time punch with it. And that sold out. That sold out the first week. Sometimes that happens with Creative Memories products where they're just really popular and they sell through quickly. And their policy is just to order a certain amount, and when it's gone, it's gone. So, yeah, sorry about that if you missed the Gourd Time punch. They still do have the rustic truck border punch, which is very cute. And it has a longer truck bed than I thought it did. So that just makes it really fun. You could fill it with apples or pumpkins or hay or Christmas trees, or it's just such a cute fall icon. And I just love it. So I'm going to show you an idea with that. The minute I got it, I'm like, all right, I have to make something with this. So I will show you an idea with the rustic truck border punch. And then the rustic fence is also really cute. And that is it can be fall, it can be spring. There's a lot of things you can do with that rustic fence border maker cartridge. So I love tools that you can use in lots of different places. And these are some of those kind of tools. Free shipping does end tomorrow at 10 o'clock Pacific time. So if you want to pick any of these things up, you want to do it before that time. And then tomorrow is Friday, and by Friday afternoon, there will be new product coming out, and I will have graphics of that on my Facebook page. So if you haven't been to my Facebook page, hop over to Facebook and search for Make Sweet Memories with Jeanette, and you will find my page. And I would love it if you liked and followed me there. That's where I put all the news about what's going on with Creative Memories product. That's where you would find out about free shipping and any of the other promos that come up, when workshops happen, when special classes happen. I put them on the Facebook page. So go on over there and take a look. Another thing that's new is the new catalog. I did get a brand new catalog, and these are $1. You can add them to your order, or on my Facebook page, I did put a link that you can see it digitally. And what's fun about that is they put in a couple of collections ahead of time. So there's a new one that goes with masculine pages very well, kind of browns and grays, and it is called Wonderful Time, I think. And then it will show you the new Halloween collection and a new Christmas collection. They always have more than what's in the catalog, but it gives you an idea of what is coming so that you can kind of make your own plan. So I encourage you to look at that. The new photo trimmers are in, and those are fun. Mine isn't coming till Saturday. I'm dying over that, but I will show you that next week, the new photo trimmers. And then I did notice that Stamp and Storage is having a sale all month. Okay, that's unusual for them. They're the ones that have the really nice organizers for Border Maker cartridges and for punches that I have in my craft room. So they're 15% off plus free shipping in the US. So that is a really good deal, and it's a good time to take a look at that. I will put the link in the description box. I forgot to do that. Let me write that down. Link to Stamp and Storage so that you can go right there and look at their products. They are very sturdy, very well made, and I absolutely love mine. They are a little pricey, so it's nice to get 15% off. And that's off everything on their site, and it's for the whole month of September. So that's worth talking about. I think that is great. So let me switch to my other camera. Let's see. I can see that I have, okay, I have Mary. Hi, Mary. It says on your Facebook page, I see your post about the new catalog, but I don't see the link. Okay, all you have to do is click right on it, and it should take you right in, okay, to the new catalog. So let me switch to my other overhead here so that I can show you all the fun things. Let me show you these beautiful papers. I am just in love with this. I just think it's so, so pretty. So, okay, look at this aqua color. I think that is just so cool. This kind of a lighter and a darker, and how beautiful that is with the orange. I just love that. So these are, look how pretty, the little speckles in there. These are the mats, and there's some that you can journal on. There's some that, you know, have words. Look how pretty that is. Fall day details. Autumn, sweet, sweet autumn. I love fall most of all. You know, so you can use these. You can cut them out with a die or a circle, Or there's so many things you can do with this if you don't have room for the full 4x6. But they're just so pretty. Look at this. You guys, are you dying right now? How cute is that plaid? Ah, I can't get enough of these. These are gorgeous. Really, really pretty. So I'm becoming more and more a fall girl. Here's a lighter one. Here's a plaid in the yellow, in the red. Oh, okay, look at this. I love these splotchy kind of papers. They're so pretty. And when you punch something, can you imagine with the garland punch? Punch this out with the garland punch. So beautiful. All those just different layers of color. So I'm just in love with these colors and patterns. That one's super cute. Look at these stickers. I love that this sticker is made to go right inside your circle punch, right? For some pretty layering. I love the fonts on this. I just think they really did a beautiful job. I love the wood, the little leaves. You always need something tiny. This was so gourd. That's so cute. I'm really, really happy with this collection. Some other pretty leaves. It's all just, I don't know, just really fun, festive. And then of course you have the border stickers, which are like little footprints where you're going on a hike. The leaves, thankful, grateful, blessed. You can use that little strip in lots of places. So there's that. And when you do buy the Buy It All bundle, you get a project booklet that gives you ideas and a cutting guide. And I haven't done this in a while. So I think this is really fun. Here's the project. And you can see that it uses some circles here. And today we're going to talk about circles because I had a request, and I think it was you, Mary, right, that asked me about using the circle cutter, right? Isn't that what you wanted to know? So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. And you can see just in this layout here how the circle kind of gives you a home to cluster around. See your stickers here? And it's a very simple technique, but it softens everything else that's square or rectangular. So this is kind of fun. You can see the border. That's a really cute paper too. And how they enhanced right here that journaling card. It was just the plain words in the back, and they used a strip here. Just cute, right? Just lots of cute, fun ideas. So that comes in the project booklet. And then here's some of the paper, this nice fall paper. Look how pretty with this splotchy paper those two are. It's just gorgeous. I love this. I think it's so pretty. And then look at this. Look at that brown and blue plaid. I love plaids. It's so pretty. And then this on the flip side, just that splotchy again. They just did a really good job with the paper on this. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Serene Waters. You know how the colors were just so gorgeous? These are too. Just lots of, here's a nice wood. And this other print on the back. See how pretty that is together? Ah, love it. And then another lighter goldeny splotchy. And then look at those cute pumpkins. I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of has a little crosshatch grid behind it. So that shows up a little bit more when you see it on the wood. So pretty. I love this aqua-ish pumpkin. It's so on trend. And this is kind of a golden sweater paper. Oh, and look at this, you guys. How beautiful is that? These are, it's kind of like an impressionist feel, right? It's just kind of a free-flowing pattern, but that will make the most gorgeous, gorgeous layering pieces. So pretty. So lots of goodness with these paper patterns. I know you're going to like those. And then they have some layered bordered embellishments already done for you. That's such a great speed tool. So it looks like you get 2 of each one. Oh, look at that. It matches the paper and then has a cute aqua truck. I'm in love with this truck, you guys. It's so cute. You're gonna really like it. It's even cuter in person. And then there's some vellum paper that kind of goes with all of the tones. So pretty. Just really, really nice. I will definitely be using this. Hello, Victoria. You're not a posting piggy. Please keep saying hello. We love that. I love the interaction. Okay, so this is the project recipe. Every year, Creative Memories puts out what they call a project recipe with a few sheets of paper and a sticker sheet and some ideas that you can use for fall. So this is kind of like a mini one of the booklet we just saw, where you get the cutting guide and then you get the idea and all the measurements so that you can see exactly what to do. So here's 2. Really cute. This paper is just so cute, you guys. When you see it yourself, you are just going to love it. It's just such a fun fall paper. Look at that. So cute. Just a little strip goes a long way here. And then there's a plain on the back of that. And then kind of a pretty plaid. What's on the back of this one? Oh, a nice plain one. And then this cute sunflower paper with the blue. I just love the touches of aqua. It's very pretty. And then here's an aqua print. And then some nice bright pumpkin paper. So all of that comes in the project recipe along with a really fun sticker strip. Look at these trucks. Guys, they're so cute. And look at this. Oh, it's a cute little banner that you could probably hang on your truck. That's cute, you guys. Really cute. Little gourds, little pumpkins. Love that you can put stuff in there. Some border stickers. This is a cute one. I really, really like it. So I wanted you to be able to see it up close so you could see how fun all of that is. Let me move this over so I can see here what you see. And then let's see, let's talk about the truck, right? It's so cute. And when you punch it, the bed is a lot longer than I thought it was. And so that's really fun, that it's not super tight and super small like a Border Maker cartridge. It's a little bit longer. In fact, it is, I want to say it's 3 inches. Nope, 2.5. 2.5 inches by about 1.5 inches. That's what it is. But it makes a good sized truck. And I just couldn't resist. I had to punch with this to show you. Let's see. Let me put it on a piece of paper so you can really see how cute is that. I just think it's darling. So like a red plaid would be cute. I just couldn't resist trying it out with this. And then you could stick stuff, you know, in the back of your truck. You can cut it and just do one and kind of make a little cluster with it. So many fun things. Maybe you could see, you can flip it to the other side and it goes the other direction. Maybe you can even see that one better. This is with that splotchy aqua paper. But isn't that darling? Don't you think it's cute? Okay. All right. So we have Victoria and Mary. What do you think, you guys? I think it's really cute. I'm in love with this whole idea. I love that it goes with, see, they gave you even a little idea right here. Put some hay in it and that little banner. Super cute. Super, super cute. So let's talk for a minute about circles and what you may have on hand that makes circles. So probably the smallest circle, I went looking for what tools do I have that make circles. Probably the smallest one is this little hole punch. Sometimes you need a really tiny circle. And I did a Christmas page where I used that. Let me show you here. Here's my Christmas page where I just needed some little sprinkle of color in here. And you can punch. That's a Creative Memories hole punch, but you could punch with any one that you have, because having circles in different sizes is just a fun look. You might think, well, I already have one that's this size. Well, why would I want more? Well, because the graduating sizes are what make it fun and help you to layer so that you can put a slightly larger one and a slightly smaller one together and create a pattern with those. And so don't overlook the basic shape of a circle. Anytime they have graduating sizes, I do want to get those. So when I first looked at the 1 3/4 inch punch, honestly, my first thought was, oh, I already have circle punches. But then I realized, oh, it's larger and I could add to my set. So I did use the smaller ones from the previous company here. And then I could use the graduating sizes in this layout. So I kind of just wanted to explain that. Hi, Kate. Hi, welcome. I wanted to explain that because that was my very first thought. Oh, I have these. I have these guys. Why do I need this one? Well, because this one is bigger than this one. And so they layer inside of each other. So if you don't have the 1 3/4 inch circle, and I think Kate can attest to this, right, Kate? You do use it a lot when you have it. And that's my favorite kind of tool. If I'm going to invest in tools, I want to use it a lot. And I have used the circle punch a ton. So I know Kate kind of said the same thing to me, like, oh, I don't know if I would really use it that much. And I wondered the same thing, but I have used it a ton. So tell them, Kate, do you agree? Yes. And the square one too. Okay. And Mary has the old punches too. Yeah. I still use them. They're stiffer. They're a little harder to use than the new ones, but I like the idea of just punching. It's faster, right? So I do like that. And, you just never know when you need the next size up, but it makes a difference if you can layer because it's just faster for you. So what happens when you get to the 1.75 and you want to layer that with something? You need a 2-inch something. Well, that's where our custom cutting system comes in, and you can use your different templates to make something that's a little bit larger. So I have these 3 templates and I have marked them. The smaller one, I put a 1, a 2, and a 3. Okay, so I've marked them for myself just because I need to know which one is which, and that just helped me. All right. And then what I did is I took my custom cutting system and I cut and labeled for myself what happens if I use the number 1 template inside track with the blue blade. Okay, so if I go on the inside here with my blue blade, how big is my circle? It's 7/8 of an inch. So I kind of made this little set for myself. And if you like the idea, maybe you want to do this too. But when I punch something, I want to be able to know how it's going to fit before I start cutting with this, rather than just cut a bunch of sizes. Now I know they do have a sizing template, and that's helpful, but I also like to lay things right on top. So each one I've labeled, and all of the ones that I cut with the number 1 template, I put in the same color. So those are all red. So I know when I look at this, if something is going to work for me quickly, I know this is the number 1 template cut with the red blade on the outside track, and it tells me it's 3 7/8 inches wide. Okay, does that make sense? That was something that just really helped me. All of my number 2 insides and outsides I did in orange, and all of my number 3s I did in yellow, so that I can quickly grab the template that I need. So here I punched a 1 and a 1.75 inch circle out of that paper with this punch. And then if I want to see, okay, I can lay it right here, and this way I can see how much of an edge or how much of a reveal I would get if I used this. Or do I want it to be a little tighter? 1 7/8. Do I want it like that? Okay, so it's just a little tool. Once you do it once, they're cut, they're labeled, and you can figure it out quickly. So I don't know if that's helpful to you guys or not. Yeah, Kate says she's made templates for all of them. Yeah. Yeah, the circle and square, love them. Love them. If they came out with another basic shape and graduating sizes, like I would love hearts, that would be really cute too. And I would definitely do it, because it's a shape that you can use in multiple places, right? So I did this with the larger ones on the outside track, and I did it with the smaller ones with each of the templates. And you can see that the largest circle right here with the blue blade, which gives you the largest diameter, is 6 3/8 of an inch. So that is the largest circle that you can cut with the custom cutting system. All right, so we put these off to the side. So what do you do after that? That's where you might want to try the jumbo circle. Okay, this is another part of the custom cutting system, and it is very jumbo, because look, we're going from this to way out here. So you can use the jumbo circle template. That's what it's called. And you can do cute things with that too. I mean, one of the funnest things that I have done with that is I have taken, say, the rustic truck border punch, and normally you can cut a straight strip with it. But if you have the custom cutting system and the jumbo circle, you can take your border maker cartridges and your border punches that have an edge to them, like this does, and you can make those fit into a circle. So you can end up, instead of just doing this, you can end up doing this, right? This truck is attached all the way around in a circle. I think Kate has done that. I don't know if the other two of you have ever tried that. But it's a very fun technique, and I do it typically on a title page or an end page, and then I cut a circle on the inside so that I can layer on the inside like this. And maybe I want to journal about something that happened. And so I use the jumbo circle and cut on some ruled paper. So I know, Kate, right? Check this out. It's so cute. Look at this. Okay. Is that just darling? Okay, I just couldn't wait to do it. I couldn't wait. So cute. Look, so fun. So there's a lot of fun things you can do with that jumbo circle. And if you want to learn more, if you've never done this before, then you can look. I have some videos on my YouTube channel, and they're called Scrapbook Title Page Ideas, Part 1 and Part 2. Part 1 uses a border maker cartridge, and Part 2 uses a border punch, and you mark them a little bit differently. So it's not a one size fits all. I think it was Megan Jacks that had this original idea, but I have used it and I really think it's fun. If you've never done that, that's a fun way to use the jumbo circle. So let's say you use the jumbo circle, and you can see you can cut on this inside track, and you can get an 8 1/4 inch circle. But remember, we're back over here with this, and then this is as small as you can get. What if you want to do, say, a 7-inch circle? What if you want something in between these two? So that's kind of where your circle cutter is going to come in for you. Here's one that I used with a border maker cartridge. Isn't that fun? This is called the Sunshine Arches border maker cartridge. But I think this is a really cute pattern too, and it's different because it's a little spiky versus a scallop. So I thought that was a cute one. I've done several different ones with this technique. I did this one. This is a border maker cartridge. I think that's really cute. I know Robin, I don't know if Robin is on right now, but she will probably be listening in at some point. Robin just did one with the Jammies border maker cartridge. It's so cute for a baby page. So you can theme it to work for you with the tools that you have, but those are really, really fun. But let's say I need a piece of cardstock here. Let's say you want to try something with the circle cutter. Okay, this is what the circle cutter looks like. And it has the logo right here where it says Creative Memories. And all of the markings on this side are metrics. So these are all in centimeters. So for us in the United States, you want to turn it to the flip side where we have inches right here. The white markings are for inches. The gray markings are what you would use if you wanted to draw a circle. The white markings are what you use if you want to cut a circle. Okay, so there's a couple different parts to this. This is the sizing dial. And if it's loose, you can move it back and forth here. And you line up this line with the white markings down here. For example, if I want a 4-inch circle, I will just take this and line up the line right there on the 4-inch, and then I will twist it clockwise, and I'm on the 4 inches. There's a little slash mark for every 2/10 of an inch. So it's 6.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and 7 right here. Okay, let's see if you can see those little slash marks. And again, we're looking at the white line here to cut a circle. All right. And this has a little push. If you look on this side, there's a little soft mat here that's going to grip onto your paper. And when you push down, you'll see this little point comes up. And this is what's going to hold your paper. It's not going to cut right here, but it's like your little pivot point. It's going to hold it down while you swing the arm around. If you look over here at this little notch and you open it, you won't use that very much, but when you need to change the blade, this looks like the 12-inch trimmer blade. It's just smaller and it pops right in there. Okay, that's all that little thing is for. And then this right here is a knob. And in order to engage the cutting blade, which is under here, you need to push down on the knob, and you also need to push in on the white lever at the same time. If you only push on the knob, you don't see anything. But if you push on the knob, let's see, can you see that? Let's see. There is the little blade. Don't know if you can tell from that angle, but there's a little blade that's popping up there. So let's say that I want to cut a 4-inch circle with this. I've lined it up with that indicator line right on the white 4. And this is tight. This needs to be tight so it doesn't slide around. And then I would put it on my paper. And what I do is I use my left hand. I'm right-handed. And that's kind of how I use the old circle cutter. So you press down, and now your paper is gripped. And then you turn around like this. If you need to, you can switch hands here and come back around. And if you want to, you can go twice. Just don't move this pivot point, okay? Sometimes you lift up on the pressure without realizing you're doing it. But you can go both directions, and then when you lift this off, you have a nice, clean circle, okay? So it cuts really well. The old circle cutter, remember it had a glass square, but it's the same type of an idea where it pivots. You just need to understand you have to push down and squeeze at the same time. If you're just trying to move it around and you wonder why it's not working, it's because you haven't engaged the blade. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you know how to do that. I would suggest that you get some scraps out and just practice with it, just like you did with the old circle cutter. You had to kind of practice to get the feel for it. It's the same type of thing. You do need your 13 by 13 mat. You do need a self-healing mat. You don't want to be cutting this on just a regular desk surface. So you do need that. Now, if you wanted to draw a circle, okay, I just experimented with this a little bit. And if you wanted to draw a circle, here's a dot pen circle, and here's the fatter side and the thinner side. You want the thin side, okay, if you're going to do this. And I'm going to unscrew this and bring it all the way down here. So I'm doing a smaller circle. And let's say this is what I want to do. This is where you put the pen on this side, and then you're going to rotate it. So let me take this off. There's my pen. I'm going to push down, and then I'm going to move the pen, move it with the pen all the way around like this. This is a little trickier, I think, because you can't see where you're going. Okay, but there you go. You can do a circle. And if there's a little blotch, what I would do personally is just go like that with the dot pen and just make another little set of dots. Like that. Now this works really well if you want to do like a graphic thing, like where you don't care if it's perfect. You know, you can go around and overlap, and, you know, you can definitely do that with your pen. And that's fun. But most of the time, I'm using it to cut either cardstock or photos. You can do either one. And you just want to adjust your dial. Remember, on the inch side, wherever you want it. Let's do a 5-incher this time. Tighten it up. The white part, you just turn it, and it's kind of got ribbing there. And then let's put it down. Can you see here? I want to make sure let's see, right like that. Does that make sense, Guy? I don't know if I'm coordinated enough to do that. It does work amazingly well. And like I said, you just have to practice with it. It takes a minute to practice. That's all. You know, you can, oops, I can see I didn't press down there. As long as you're squeezing, you've got it. It's going to go around. Okay. There you go. So you have your perfect circle. Just get out your scraps and play. You guys, that's really what makes the biggest difference. But you can, if you needed to cut, you know, a larger circle or a larger photo, sometimes I see people make really fun banners for birthdays or whatever. This is your answer. Okay, you need something larger to do that with. The circle cutter can really help you. They're perfect for that. And I have used a lot of half mats in my pages too, where I've, you know, cut it like this and then tucked. Let me see if I can find where I've done that. I know I did it in my grandkids. I've done that several times actually. And I like the effect of the circle. Here we go. I think I just showed this, but see how you can use it in your album just to kind of be a base to your cluster and a title. That looks really fun. And just a simple enhancement. You know, I don't know if any of you picked up the Circle Border Maker cartridge. This was one they had, and I looked at it for a while and I wondered, do I need that? Would I use that? You know how you do? And I decided, yeah, I really think I would if I had it. And I have just the little circles, and you can see inside the part that punches out. That can be used in a cluster too. So don't overlook things like that. I used it here on a page. It's just a strip with kind of a gradient paper. And then you could journal down here, or you could put a big word. But it's a simple technique that's fun, but it doesn't take away from your photo. And I really like that. Some of my favorite layering pieces were made with this and some gradient different colored paper. I think I showed that last time. But, you know, they're just, it's simple, but super cute, you guys. Really cute. Another thing that I tried was with the garland punch. That's a new fun punch as well. And I cut out first a white strip, and then look at this darling paper. Isn't that so cute and happy? And then all I did was I just trimmed off these little banners so that I could get the little white edge to show. So I don't know if anybody has this one or if they've tried it yet, but you can do this. And then what I did is I lined them up together like that, so the edges are the same, and then just did a trim so they were all the same. And then I just put a little adhesive right there, and then you can layer these right on top. Isn't that cute? It's just really a fun, simple effect. But I thought I would just do the two. And I'm going to just trim it right off of here. And I'm going to end up putting this either on maybe a photo, you know, maybe the side of the page, maybe a journaling box, something like that. But I thought, okay, what else could I do here to make this be fun? And I thought, well, I could take some of this paper and just punch out a circle there. And then put that right here in the middle. Isn't that cute? And do it on this side too. But it's just a fun way to add a little accent and kind of finish it off. What do you guys think of that? Yeah. I know. I'm hooked on circles too. I just think they're really fun and cute. Yes. And the truck is darling. You guys, this is such a cute one. I think this is a cute one too. Okay. I like them. They're both cute, and you can do a lot with either one of these punches. But I did like that a lot of the stickers had a little banner sticker that you could put here or up at the top, or I don't know. I'm all about the banners. I just think it's Super, super cute. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Kate is saying, I like how you just use pieces of the punches. I get stuck thinking that I have to just use it like this, right? One strip. Yeah. This is the fun part, you guys. Play a little with your tools. And sometimes it just doesn't come to your mind right off. But when you start playing, you realize, oh, I can put these two together. Or I could use this with this, you know. So take a look at the tools that you do have and what goes together. When I first saw the gourd punch, I looked and said, okay, what do I have that's already pumpkin? Is there something else that I could use with that? And I saw that some time ago, we had this pumpkin. I don't know if you remember this, but this was one that was in I think it was a promotion. But I thought, okay, I like that this is bigger and that these are smaller. And I know I can put a cluster together, right? Using these two things. So I just like to look around at the tools and see what can I do that would give me a cute cluster. What can I combine what I have with something else that's kind of the same theme? Okay. Okay, Kate, I don't know if you had the old circle cutter or not, but it's very similar to the old circle cutter. The old circle cutter was a glass piece, you know, which was a pain to carry around. So I really like that you can use the mat. I like that. And you don't have to worry about carrying around a piece of glass, but it's the very same kind of concept. It's like a compass. And all you have to do is make sure your pivot point stays down. It's gripping. And then push this around. It's really not as hard as you think. It's just moving it around in a circle. And you probably need to do it more than once just because you want to make sure it's completely cut before you lift your paper. But that has made a big difference for me. Backtracking is fine. You can, go around a couple of times. So I do hold a virtual crop, you guys, on and I would love to have you all join me. It is virtual, so you can live anywhere and join in from the comfort of your own home. It will be on Friday the 13th, so that's an easy one to remember. And we go from 4 to 10 Pacific time. The cost is only $10, and it includes a free PDF of a 2-page layout. Kate has come on the regular. So it's just a fun time to gather, and I look forward to it every month. You're planning on being there. Yeah, great, Kate. That's wonderful. And I have to say, while I have Kate here, Kate, can you give us an update on how many pages you have completed so far this year? The last time I talked to you, it was 184. But I know you do pages all the time. Her goal is to get to 224 before the end of the year. And that's a little perk that I offer to my customers. If you complete 224 pages in the year of 2024, and you spend $224 with me during the year, that's cumulative. then I give you a free cover set of your choice. And you have 199. Kate, I am so proud of you. That is awesome. You're killing it. You are going to get it done in no time at all. Okay. I hope this just shows you this is totally possible. I know the number at first can feel intimidating, but you know, if you stay with it, you can get a lot done in your projects. And Kate can testify to that. She comes to almost all the virtual crops and works on her own. So it's a ton of fun. I really do love seeing your faces. You can register through Venmo, and then I send you a link to join. If you look in the description box on this video, you will see my Venmo account link. Or you could go to Facebook. It's on my Facebook page as well, where you can see. But this month, I'm adding in a special graphic title that I'll be sending you in the mail for joining in honor of Croptoberfest. So if you have questions about this and it's the first time, just email me and I will get you connected in. Another fun thing we're doing this fall is the 30 Days of Gratitude class. And let me put that up so you can see. I finished my little kit right here. And you get this darling little Trek graphic. See how you can fill it overflowing with pumpkins and gourds? And then you get the little things right here to put on the top and the little goodies for the back. And then we will cut little pieces of ruled paper and put them inside and have it all ready to go. So November 1st, you can start writing in your little feelings of gratitude. So this is what I'm doing this year. And then I'm going to put it in a 8.5 by 11 sleeve in my album when I'm done. But that way I can pick it up. I can take it to my grandkids' house, have them write something. You could take it to Thanksgiving dinner, have people write something. You can do this however you want. In the past, I've done it right in my album. You can do that too. You don't need to buy a kit to do it. You can do it on your own with the things that you already have at home. It's totally up to you. Make it your own. Make it work for you. But if you want to jump in with us, let me know. The class itself is free. And I'm just really excited about it. Every year, I really love doing it. It's just, there's a lot of opportunities to celebrate fall and the people you love. I am here on Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Central, and 4 Eastern Standard Time. So if you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel and scrap with me every week. And I would encourage you to be very deliberate in creating some of your own sweet memories. I'll see you guys next week, and thanks for watching.